Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated makeup routine slash get ready with me for you guys. It's been a few months since I've done one of these videos and a few of you guys requested to see my updated makeup routine. So I just thought that I would do it while I am talking with you guys about some minor life updates. I don't know, I feel like I always have something to update you guys on. I'm very open and transparent with you guys about my life. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna be talking about random stuff. If you know me, you know I cannot multitask while doing my makeup. So I'm not gonna be going into depth about each item that I'm using and what I'm doing or whatever. Obviously, you guys will see me doing it throughout this video, and I will have everything linked in the description box in order of when I use it. So yeah, I've got a handy dandy, almost dropped it. I've got my makeup bag right here and also have this link down below. I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, without further ado, if you guys are excited for this video, then just keep watching. So I'm obviously barefaced right now. I just got out of the shower, did my hair. I don't really know how I feel about it, but it's what we're working with. And I did some skin prep. I just did my skincare routine, which I've shown in a lot of vlogs recently, but I will also have all my skincare linked on my Amazon storefront, linked down below. But I'm just going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum for more skin prep. I like to use this as a primer. I love it. Super lightweight, glowy, hydrating. So I guess I'll talk to you guys about what I'm getting ready for. It is my best friend Jordan's birthday weekend. Her birthday is on Monday and I'm filming this on Saturday. She's actually singing at a local, kind of localish restaurant, bar, bistro situation tonight. So me, my best friend Michaela, my cousin, his wife, and then some more of our friends are going to hear her sing tonight, and then a few of us are going out to celebrate her birthday. So that'll be really fun. And literally every time she sings at this place, me and my parents will always go. But my parents are in Wyoming, so it'll be a different crowd tonight with me, but I'm excited. I'm actually going to Wyoming in a week, like a week and 2 days from now. So I'm so excited. I am taking somebody with me this time, so that's really exciting. I'll get into that a little bit later, but yeah, okay. So next up, I'm going with the House Labs Skin Tech Foundation. And I have this in the shade 280 Light Medium Neutral. So last Saturday, so literally a week ago from today, I started having like a scratchy throat. It was like super weird. It just felt like allergies or like a really mild cold. Sunday, same thing, scratchy throat. I started to get a little stopped up and I was like, okay, this is weird. It's probably just a cold. I told my mom about it and she was like, look in your throat, like to see if it's inflamed or anything. And I was like, okay. So I did that and I noticed I had this huge white thing on my tonsil. And I was like, oh my God, this is a tonsil stone. Like I have a lot of friends that get those a lot. And I was like freaking out. I was like, I need to get this thing out. I started gargling with the warm salt water, like the internet, and my mom told me. My mom's a nurse, if you guys didn't know. And my mom was like, you might need to go to urgent care because it might not be a tonsil stone. I was like, no, I'm not going to urgent care. Like, I'm fine. Like, I literally felt fine. Like I said, felt like I just had allergies or a very mild cold. The only thing that was concerning was that white thing. So I was like, no, I'm not going to urgent care. This was a Sunday, so it's not like I could go to the doctor. And I was like, I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. It was just a routine checkup. If you guys saw my vlog a couple weeks ago, I got blood work done. I do that every 6 months with my integrative doctor. I just get blood work done just to check on my hormones, my PCOS, just random things, like just everything. I do that every 6 months. So I was like, I have an appointment with her and I'll just wait it out. And I did try to get in with my primary on Monday and they were booked. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just wait. So I ended up calling my doctor because Monday I was a little bit more concerned, like it wasn't going away. And I felt fine, like I said, but it was just really concerning me. So I called my integrative doctor on Monday and I was like, look, I can't really wait till Wednesday. I mean, I guess I could, but like, I just want like a peace of mind about this. If there's any openings, like let me know. And they said that they had an opening for tomorrow, which is on Tuesday. So I was like, cool. I'll just go in and review my blood work that I did a few weeks ago, a day early, and I'll get her to check out my throat. So yeah, I went to her on Tuesday. And so I told her, I was like, hey, like I think I have a tonsil stone. Like I was wondering if you could tell me what to do. It's like huge. I can't get it out by myself. Like I don't know what to do. And she looked at my throat and she said, and I quote, oh no, baby, that's not a tonsil stone. That's tonsillitis or strep. And I was like, Oh, cool. Awesome. So she prescribed me an antibiotic. So I started taking that, and literally after 2 doses, the white thing went away. So that's good. I don't know if it was tonsillitis or strep. I don't think it was strep because, like I said, my throat really didn't hurt. It was just kind of like itchy, scratchy. But yeah, so that was what I was dealing with this past week. Kind of crazy. I've never had tonsillitis. I don't even know what it is, but I guess it's just like a bacterial infection. But still on the antibiotic, and I still have like a little bit of congestion, but not as bad. But like I said, the white thing is completely gone, which was my main concern. So we are just chilling over here, but I just thought that was funny. I was like, what the heck is going on? On the topic of my doctor's appointment, we obviously reviewed my blood work, like I said, from like 2 weeks prior, and everything looked the best it has ever looked. Maybe not ever, but like the best it's looked in years. If you guys didn't know, I got diagnosed with PCOS recently. I got on medicine for that. I actually don't take it as often as I'm supposed to because the side effects are really crazy. But clearly it is working because my hormones, literally all of them, my testosterone, my estrogen, and my progesterone were all in balance, which has never, ever happened before. Usually at least one of them is unbalanced. Like it started off years ago, like my progesterone was out of whack and I was low in estrogen. Then it completely switched. I was low in progesterone, really high in estrogen. I was estrogen dominant, which was causing a lot of weight gain. This was back in 2020. Like I gained a lot of weight. I was at the heaviest I've ever been in my whole life. And I got on some vitamins to fix that. Then about 8 months ago, my testosterone was high, which was super weird. I didn't do anything to fix that other than my PCOS medicine, but it has been working because, like I said, all of my hormones were in balance, which just felt really, really good to hear. And then just some other random stuff that was either high or low on my blood work was all balanced. So that was honestly great news. So yeah, just a little PCOS update. Everything is looking good. It's going good. I'm feeling good. I would, however, like to gain a little bit of weight back because when I went to the doctor, she was like, you have lost 15 pounds in the past like 4 months. And I was like, oh, which isn't a lot for some people, but I'm already pretty little, I guess. Yeah, and I was like, that makes sense on why my clothes are not fitting anymore. I don't know. I guess it's just from my hormones being in balance, because when they're out of balance and you're estrogen dominant like me, you gain weight. And so when you're balanced, you lose weight, if that makes sense. Also, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of this video, but my makeup routine changes literally all the time. I don't think I ever do my makeup the same every single time I do it. So take this with a grain of salt, but for the most part, this is what I do on an everyday basis when I wear makeup. I also don't wear makeup every day at all. I usually only wear it when I'm going out or going to dinner or something, sometimes not even then, but yeah, just take this with a grain of salt. So anyways, I'm trying to gain some weight back. I haven't done anything to make me lose weight necessarily. Like I haven't changed like eating habits or anything. So it's just kind of not really concerning, but bad that I've lost this much weight without trying. So yeah, I'm just trying to be careful with that. Okay, I feel like I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about, and I still have so much left to do for my makeup routine. I feel like I always do that. I end up running out of things to talk about, and then I don't know what to talk about while I'm finishing my makeup. So we're gonna get a little deep here. We're gonna get a little juicy. I've been getting a lot of questions about my love life recently, and I know that was a reoccurring question in my Q&A video. I don't know if that's up yet or not. I've been putting off filming and posting that. I don't know why. It gives me a little anxiety, because even though I'm really transparent with you guys about everything going on in my life, I just feel like sometimes I still get a little bit anxious about certain topics and questions, and my love life is definitely one of them. It's like really the only thing that I have that is kind of somewhat private, I guess, even though every relationship that I've had has been broadcasted on my YouTube channel. Well, not every relationship, but my past 2 boyfriends, but I don't really show like obviously like guys that I'm talking to or me going on dates or anything. So I guess I'll just talk about my love life and dating. What am I doing? I feel like I'm definitely going to regret this. I also have a lot of knowledge, I guess you would say, about the topic of dating and like just things that I have learned within the past year of being single about dating and relationships and self-love, independence, codependence, all that stuff. I don't know. It's like sometimes I have too much to say about the topic. So I've been single for over a year now, barely over a year, but over a year. And I've always been like a relationship girl through and through. Like I am a relationship girl. I don't know. I just love love. I love being in love. I have found that in the past I have forced things or settled for less than I deserve, and that just ended up not going anywhere or not being good, obviously. But this past year I've really found myself, and I've found my independence. Like it is kind of crazy how independent I have become, because one thing about me that I'm not proud of is when I'm in a relationship, I'm usually pretty codependent and I rely on them for my happiness. Even with certain situationships I've had, it's like my happiness depends on if they text me that day or if I see them that week. Like it's super bad and toxic. And so this past year, I have been the most independent I've ever been in my whole life. And I actually was telling one of my friends recently, I was like, I cannot imagine like even being in a relationship anytime soon. Like it kind of like repulsed me a little bit. And I think the reason it repulsed me is because I wasn't settling anymore and I wasn't trying to force things, and I'm happy with myself. I love myself, and I thought I loved myself in the past, like I really did. But looking back at it, I kind of realized I don't think I actually loved myself as much as I should have. And I was letting these guys literally walk all over me and not doing anything about it. And I guess because I didn't love myself, I thought that's what I deserved. And I guess I thought that's the best I was gonna get. And honestly, I feel like it took me going on dates with different guys to find what I like, what I want in a relationship, what I want in a future partner, what I deserve almost. Even if those situations, those dates didn't end up going anywhere. But it did teach me a lot about myself and what I want in a guy and what I deserve. Like, even if that person wasn't meant for me, you still learn lessons about what you want and about yourself by going on dates and putting yourself out there. And I just feel like it made me realize that I was kind of settling, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that I was settling in my past relationships. I'm just talking about like even talking stages that you guys haven't seen, or, you know, just stuff like that. I just don't want you guys to think that I'm like talking bad about my ex-boyfriends, because that's not what I'm doing at all. This is making me like sweaty talking about. But I guess I kind of saw how I could be treated and what I deserve through like going on dates and stuff, talking to new people, and it made me realize my worth and realize that I was kind of settling. I don't know why I opened this. I'm not even using this. Something that I've been thinking about a lot recently was this TikTok that I saw, basically saying and talking about the saying, if he wanted to, he would. And this person in this TikTok was saying sometimes he just can't. And it's not that you're asking for too much. It's not that I was asking for too much from somebody. It's just that they physically could not give that to me. And that like hit me pretty hard. I was like, whoa. Because sometimes I do feel like that. Sometimes I feel like my standards are too high. I'm way too picky. Over the past year, I have gotten extremely picky and I just get the ick so easily. But that means I'm not settling. Anyways, but sometimes, yeah, I do feel like I'm asking for too much and that I'm never gonna find somebody because I'm too picky. Sorry guys, my camera cut off because I was clearly talking too much. But anyways, what I was saying is that sometimes I felt like in past talking stages or relationships, I was asking for too much, too picky, but really that guy just couldn't give that to me. And yeah, so that's that on that. There is somebody out there for me that is gonna give me 110% and everything that I need in a relationship. But I am at this point in my life where I've literally never felt like this before. Like I can truly, honestly say that I have never felt this way that I'm feeling right now. Like I don't even know how to put it into words. Like even though I love being in love, I love relationships, I am so good on my own right now, and I'm so happy where I'm at in life. And I don't need a man to make me happy. And I know that God has that person out there for me. And there's no rush, even though I feel like sometimes society, social media puts this pressure on us that we need to be in a relationship, or we need to be in love. We need to be married, and we need to have kids at a certain age, you know? This like societal pressure is just, it's terrible. And I'm so over it. And, you know, I've been a victim to it in the past. again, going with the forcing things and settling. But I am not that girl anymore. I'm so happy where I'm at. And I can truly say I've never felt this way before. It's so weird. It's just like this peace that has come over me. Because if you guys know me, you know I'm a chronic worrier about my future. And I don't know, I just am such a huge planner and it gives me anxiety. That's literally where my anxiety stems from. But it's like all of a sudden, God has given me this peace that everything's gonna be okay and that I just need to focus on myself and love myself. And that's when the right guy, the right relationship is going to literally fall into my lap. But I feel like I've learned so much throughout this past year. Like I said, about myself, about relationships, about what I want, all that, because I did go on a lot of dates, meet a lot of new people this past year, which was really nice and taught me a lot of lessons. And yeah, I think I go into it a little bit more in depth in my Q&A that is either up by now or will be up very soon. So definitely check that out. But with that being said, I am talking to somebody right now, and I've talked to people like since my last relationship that was online. But I just didn't tell you guys, probably because I knew it wasn't going anywhere, or I just wasn't ready for it to go anywhere. Even though I kind of did talk to somebody pretty seriously back a few months ago, but it didn't work out for multiple reasons. But through that talking stage that I'm talking about, the one that was getting kind of serious but it didn't work out, taught me so many lessons like about what I deserve, how to be treated, but then also in other aspects, what I don't want in a relationship, what I don't want in a guy, and that I wasn't asking for too much. He just couldn't give it to me. And yeah, it just ended up not. He was definitely the wrong guy, and it took me a while to see that. But looking back at it, things that I have found out and that I know now, like God was really protecting me and protecting my heart. That situation showed me that there is a guy out there that will ask you on dates, take you to nice restaurants, literally wine and dine you, spend money on you, open your door, basically the bare minimum. It just showed me and it gave me hope that there are men out there like that. And the guy that I'm talking to right now goes above and beyond my expectations. Like literally, I've never been treated this good, I don't think, in my whole life, or felt this way. So yeah, my point is, don't settle for a guy that is not treating you right or does not give you what you deserve, because there is somebody out there for you that will give you the world and everything that you deserve and everything that you want. And there's no point in settling for somebody that literally gives you the bare minimum. And this is kind of crazy, but a couple months ago I made a list of all the qualities that I want in my future partner and things that I would not settle on, and they were so specific. So dumb, but so specific. And I made a promise to myself that I would not settle on a guy that didn't have all of those. I mean, some of them were so dumb, I was like, okay, like I might have to settle on some of these because it was like very specific. But like, you know, like the big ones, obviously I'm not settling on. But yeah, I don't know. But also something that I have thought about recently is that all my relationships, like I said, not all of them, but basically all of them, have been broadcasted online on my YouTube, because I love sharing my life with you guys and I love being transparent and honest with you. And I'm sure my next boyfriend will eventually be on my channel, but it might take me a while to get comfortable with that because of past situations and it not working out and me getting questions like, why did you guys break up? What happened? And it's like, I don't know, it's just a lot. And so it's been nice for the past year to have not had to talk about that or show anything about what's going on in my love life and my romantic life online. It's like literally been the only private thing that I've had, really. So that's been kind of nice. So I don't know where that stands, like for my next relationship, if I'm gonna show that, if I'm not, I don't know. But yeah, I am kind of seeing somebody right now. So that's all you guys need to know. But yeah, so guys, that is my updated makeup routine / get ready with me. I hope it was interesting. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, click that bell. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which are on the screen, also listed and linked in the description box below. I'll have all these items that I mentioned listed and linked in the description box below for you guys to shop. If you have any questions, comment them down below. But I will also have shade names, like literally everything in the description. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll hopefully see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.